What is up, guys? Hello, welcome back to another video on the training arc, where it's basically a segment where Kaz, is trying to get as strong and as fit as possible. As a 17-year-old, I'm about to turn 18, holy shit. Anyway, on today's gym vlog, I'm gonna be taking you on my legs B day, which is a hamstring focus day. You already know the drill. Got my supplements, got creatine, got my pre-workout carbs, which is kiwi and apples. And I'm about to down this and then talk about military service. The supplement stack is the amount of days until my birthday. It's in a week. It's in less than a week. I'm getting old. Alright, so today's segment on Kaz's lore, we're going to be talking about my view on doing military service in Singapore. So if you didn't know, all Singaporean men must take part in mandatory military service for 1 year and 10 months when they turn 18. Double standards, right? I'm kidding. Anyway, this means I will be going into the army in about 5 months after I finish my A-levels. And so I'm gonna have to fly back in July to complete a medical checkup and an IPPT test, which is the test I talked about before, which low-key determines where I'm posted and if I'm fit or not. Hypothetically, if I failed the test, I would have to go in 2 months before my enlistment date. Now, the timeline is pretty simple. First 3 months, it's called BMT, Basic Military Training. You get bunked up with hella people in one room, and you complete the training that consists of long marches, running, shooting, just general knowledge about the army. Then, if you get selected into becoming something in the higher ranks like a commando, sergeant, or officer, you would go into that respective camp. Then for however long it takes for you to complete that camp, you would be posted somewhere in Singapore and finish your remaining time in the army, which would be 1 to 1.2 years depending on if you're a sergeant, commando, or officer. Obviously, the thought of me having to go into army has been instilled in me since I was really young. So even though it is surreal that the time is coming, I already kind of accepted it since I was smaller. I've already accepted that I'm going to be 2 years behind all my peers, and I'm going to be older than most people when I enter uni. But you know, it is what it is. And a lot of people go into army with the thought of, oh, I hope this is over soon, like this is gonna suck. And I think it's a really big mindset thing, where if there's something that you're gonna have to do and you don't want to do it, but you're gonna have to do it anyway, you might as well do it with a little bit of joy, you know, and make the best out of a mid situation. I think I am gaslighting myself into being excited, because I do feel excited about going to the army. You know, when am I gonna ever get to shoot a gun or throw a grenade again? And I would hope to get the opportunity to become an officer, especially because I do wanna, you know, go further. If I'm already gonna spend 2 years there, I might as well be in a higher rank when I'm there. Another option that could be thought about would be signing on to the army, which is basically prolonging and like getting a job in the army, which they would pay for all my school, which sounds really good. But then I would have to do 5 years first in the army and then go to uni. So then I'd be 25 when I start uni. I think it'd be quite of a stable life, you know, but what's the fun in a stable life, right? So I guess we'll see what I decide on, but I think the main takeaway here is, you know, some things in life that we can't control, and we are forced to go through things that maybe we don't want to do, but being able to see the good in the things that are uncomfortable and being able to, you know, embrace the discomfort or embrace the suck of having to do something you don't want to do and making the most out of it, you know, that's what's important. Because, you know, I could go into the army and I could be counting my days and be like, this shit is so ass, this sucks. Or I could, you know, be happy about it and get excited about each day of the opportunity this gives me, because no, it's not normal to be able to serve your country. So yeah. Anyway, we got legs B, so I'll see you at the gym. Alright, once again, we got machine fuck, I forgot the name. Machine calf press. This exercise is kind of boring, so I'm gonna show you one set, 2 warm-up sets, and 2 working sets. I don't know why today, but I'm so tired. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. I actually need a nap. The interval run from yesterday is actually cooking my legs. Like, my legs feel so done. Anyway, first set, we're gonna go for 8 reps. Last week I hit 7, which is a little low for the rep range, but we'll see what I can cook up today. I know I'm cooked today because when I woke up for homeless feeding, my alarm rang at 4:15. I genuinely could not wake up. I normally wake up immediately because I know I gotta get up, but today I was like clicking that shit to turn off. That was hard. Update on Japan trip. We got flights and Airbnbs booked. It's actually happening. I did not think it was gonna happen, but I guess we're going to Japan. My gosh, that's really exciting. And I'm also booking restaurants and planning for restaurants. We're eating good. Gonna get some omakase and yakuniku, doriyaki, mochi. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna get on with my next set and I'll see you at the next exercise. All right, we got leg extensions. What a beautiful machine. Okay, warm-up sets first, as always. So this machine right here, I don't get enough knee flexion, which is the bending of the knee. And so put this thing here, so it increases how much stretch I get in the quads. Absolute game changer. So I'm just show you. Place it right about there. And then hit the set. All right, I have 2 things to lock my hip in place. I'd be thinking, Kaz, that's really overkill, and you would be correct, but it feels really good. Your hips are locked in, and you just drive your knees out. So, number 1, we got, what's in the bag? Straps. We're using straps to lock our arms in, which is a bit much. However, I'm very extra, and I have even more tools to keep me locked in. Item number 2, seat belt. Okay, I know what you're thinking, Kaz. Why the fuck do you have an airplane seat belt with you? Well, because the seat belt be doing a lot of work. Oh yeah, this is so overkill. Okay, look, you should hit the set. I've been stalling. Okay, this set, we're going for 8 reps. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be goofy. So in total, 3 tools to give me the best quad activation I can. My knees are locked. Then I go seat belt. Make sure my hips are as low as possible. Start my music. Make sure it's loud as hell. Strap in. And then we hit the set. That hurt. It took me like a minute to mentally recover from that. But as you can see, so nice, so beautiful, so smooth. And that's what we go for when hitting leg extensions. I got 1 more set of this shit, and we're going for 7 reps next set, but that shit hurt like a bitch. This song is a new song that was recently released. It's called Voyager X Ordinary Heroes, Fire. Carry me through the set. Next song, I'm probably gonna go with some anime motivational speech because this hurts so bad. Next up, RDLs for 2 sets, but we gotta warm up. So for these, I used to do 70 kilos, but after doing them, my back would hurt like a bitch. So reducing the weight, extra depth, more control, and hopefully we'll be all right. We're going for 8 reps, not too many. We got a long run tomorrow, so at least since I'm training for this army thing, my legs, the compound lifts, I'm not gonna hit too hard, but for the smaller lifts, the accessory lifts, I'm going as hard as I can because I can't go so hard on these. So 8 reps for 2 sets. All right, let's do it. Kind of sad that I can't go as hard as I want to. Injury is what stops us from being able to grow and progress. So anything to minimize injury is the best thing to do. As long as I can stay not injured, I'm able to keep pushing the weight, keep going harder. So put your ego aside. Lift lighter, more control, just so that you can push harder in the future. I can't lie, today I did not feel like filming at all. I don't know, I felt so tired and so unbothered that I was like, I'll film a different day. But then I was like, what would disciplined Kaz say or do? And disciplined Kaz picked up the camera and he started filming. I actually do gotta revise. I have a PE mock next week. Did not touch PE, so I gotta go do that. My exams are happening soon, but I think I got it. False confidence. I should do a talk on false confidence. That would go hard. They call it delusional confidence, something like that. But yeah, it's basically when people are so delusional that they think they can achieve something that they end up just doing it. Anyway, next set, 8 reps. We're gonna hit it again. The reason why you should always re-rack your weights, and it's because I saw an old lady come to the gym and she was struggling. So someone had left on 2 plates on one of the row machines and she was struggling to take them off. I told myself, if I ever left a plate on that's like too heavy for an old person to carry, I'm taking it off. Unless I'm in a rush or anything, I'm taking off all my weights. You should always re-rack your weights. Next, we got the worst exercise known to mankind, Bulgarian split squats. Just thinking about doing them. My quads burn thinking about them. When I do these, since today's a hamstring / glute focus, my front leg is forward more, the leg that's working, and I'm leaning forward more to get more glute flexion activation type thing. That's what I'm leaning forward. But if you want to do quad focus, you're going to want to bring that leg back 90 degree. And you're going to want to stay more upright. Stay more upright and get as much knee flexion as you can, which is just the bending of the knee. Just want it as tucked in as you can. Ankle, like your calf touching your hamstring and getting as deep as possible. Another thing I forgot to talk about was how maintenance is going. Maintenance is beautiful. Cutting is disgusting. Maintenance is beautiful. You just feel, okay, I was about to say so much more energy and I look tired as hell, but that's just because I had to wake up early today. But the first week in, it's just been feeling good. Like more motivation to go and do things. You know, when you want to sit in your bed and do nothing, there's less of that. So sometimes when you feel demotivated to not do anything, it might just be the food you're eating. You might just be eating in a deficit, or you might be fueling yourself with some shitty ass junk food, which makes you feel like poop. So most of the time when you're feeling off, probably it's the food. Alright, next set, we're hitting 7. Next on the agenda, leg raises with a weight. I need to grab the weight. I'm gonna go grab the weight. I normally do my abs on my leg days just because it lines up well, but this especially is for like the lower ab area. Crunches I do on the quad dominant leg day, which is for upper. So I'm trying to hit all areas of the abs. I've been stuck on 7.5s for a minute though. Like I feel like it's hard to progress on, especially this. It's hard to standardize how high you go as well, because it's really easy to use momentum and swing the weight up, and it's hard to control the weight down. So I've just been trying to, take the right tempo with this weight. All right, last set, and then we have one more exercise to finish off. We got cable, like a woodchopper type thing, where I just drag the weight across me. It's more functional, I guess you could say, and I'm just trying to work on the obliques. That's the name, the obliques. A lot of bodybuilders don't do their obliques because it gives them a wider frame, but because I play sports and I want to have my core strong, I'm not going to do a bodybuilding competition anytime soon. So we're just trying to get a strong core. Oh my God, it's so tiring. When you're doing it though, you're gonna really wanna contract it the whole time and kinda control, drag it across, keep it tight. And when you're reaching out, you wanna stretch this bit. But yeah, I'm gonna do it on the right hand. It's kind of the same thing. But I'll see you back at home for the outro. We're switching up the breakfast a little bit. We got some sourdough. I haven't had bread in a minute. Then we still keeping the egg white omelet. And to the sourdough, we're adding some pandan kaya. Focus, please. Thank you. It's basically this like sweet Singaporean thing, which is super fire. Anyway, I'm gonna down this with my water. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching me work out. I will see you guys very, very soon. Remember to train hard and make the most out of a bad situation. Bye-bye.